Hello, my cookies. Today we are going to be making this insanely rich and delicious seafood lasagna. Let's cook. Starting with our shrimp, I bought my shrimp a little too big. These are large, so I had to roughly chop them up into little bits, like bite-sized pieces, not too small. But I should have just put all of my seafood in one bowl and seasoned them all together. But anyway, all I did was toss in some Creole seasoning and some crab boil, a little bit of liquid crab boil. I did that to my shrimp, my crawfish, and my crab. So just put it all in one bowl, guys, and save some time. Set the seafood aside and let's work on our filling. Instead of using ricotta, I use garlic and herb cream cheese. So in a bowl, I put the cream cheese in, some sour cream, some shredded Parmesan cheese, and fresh basil. Then we're just going to mix it together really well. Once that's nice and creamy, set that aside and let's move on to the spinach. Now in my cast iron skillet, I'm going to add in a little bit of olive oil and we're going to wilt some spinach. I'm adding in the spinach because I'm going to be honest, it makes me feel a little bit better and not so guilty for giving you guys this rich behind recipe. Okay. So we're going to wilt the spinach down. You know, you can put 3 bags in here and it's going to wilt down into like 2 tablespoons. So let's do that. Once it's wilted, remove it, set it aside. In that same skillet, we're going to melt some butter. When that butter is completely melted, add in some minced garlic. You know my rule, don't burn my garlic. Saute it around for 30 seconds. Now it's time to add in our all-purpose flour, a little bit at a time, stirring as you incorporate the flour. Be careful, please don't drop the dish in the dang on pan like me. Y'all pray for me. Anyway, just stir it out for about 1 minute. And now we can slowly pour in some chicken stock and make sure that you stir while you're pouring it in. That stock is going to thicken almost immediately once you pour it into that flour mixture, that roux. So keep that heat low and then slowly pour in your half and half and stir it to combine. As you can see, I switched over to my whisk. That's going to keep it from lumping up and get all those little lumps out. So we're just going to continue to whisk until that sauce thickens up. Keep that heat at a medium setting. As our sauce thickens, I'm going to add in my Creole or Cajun seasoning to taste and also some fresh cracked black pepper, and we're going to stir that in. Now I'm adding my shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm using shredded instead of grated because I want a slight cheese pull, in this sauce. That's going to help it stick to those lasagna noodles and be ooey gooey and just ridiculous. So go ahead and stir that in. When the cheese melts, you can go ahead, turn that heat off, and let's get to layering this stuff. As you can see, I'm using a smaller dish for this tutorial only because I don't trust myself with a full size pan of this, and I'm just doing this to show you guys how it's done. But don't worry, the link in the description box is for a full regular lasagna size pan. Okay, the measurements are for a larger portion than what you see here. So I've sprayed my dish with nonstick cooking spray, and then I added a small thin layer of the sauce to the bottom, and we're just going to spread it out. And for the lasagna noodles, you want to cook them al dente according to the package instructions. And I also added a little bit of liquid crab boil to that water, and we're going to layer that on top of the sauce, overlapping them a bit. Now add the filling and spread it out, then top it with the seafood, add the spinach, top it with our shredded cheese. I'm using Fontina and mozzarella. If you can't find Fontina, then use Monster or Monterey Jack. Then we can pour over that Alfredo sauce and spread it out. And we're going to repeat that process of layering for 2 more times until we have 3 layers. And now we bake on 375 uncovered for about 40 to 45 minutes, and then we're going to broil the top for 5 minutes on the center rack. And cookies, would you look at what God did for us? Hallelujah. Now we want to sprinkle it with some fresh chopped basil, and don't cut into it yet. It's going to be torture. It's the hardest part, but you have to wait at least 15 minutes. Cookies, I hope you enjoyed my seafood lasagna. The recipe link will be down there in the description box. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Until next time, I gotta eat. Be blessed.